time going into this game number 1. ZD versus Moeru, Fox versus Cloud. I feel like we saw this matchup earlier already, but no, it was Pal. All right, and ZD off to a great start, 57, make that 61%, but Moeru didn't have a jump, or maybe just some sort of input got eaten. Yeah, and falling to his death. Unfortunately for him, ZD will absolutely take the... Oh my god! All right! Never mind. We are back to even playing field here. Great way to rack up some very early percent. That back air into the cross slash, then to the limit cross slash is true at low percents. Double parry. Answering back, Moeru answering back with a parry of his own after ZD was able to find it. And now Moeru actually in the lead. Good neutral air. I got another good neutral air this time from ZD though, and the up air is such a good catch again. Always ready, always plotting, always sharking. Just knows where he needs to put it. Ooh. Okay, just waiting in shield for Moeru to make a mistake, and eventually Moeru did. ZD playing very calm, very cool, very collected. He is ready for any option that Moeru is throwing out at him. Interesting recovery, and it works out in his favor. What a mix-up. Good catch on the back air. It still wasn't enough to close out the stock, though, and the up B was just barely misspaced. But the forward air finally will find its mark and close out that stock, not first stock. Moeru at a pretty stark deficit in this game number 1. ZD just needs one good opening, but of course this is Cloud we're talking about. And he can do stuff like that. I thought it was over. I shut up because I really thought it was over there for a second. Yeah, okay. Just holding shield and waiting for that up smash, and that's all he needed. That is game number 1 going to ZD, putting on a bit of a clinic. Moeru did have the unfortunate SD in that first stock, so we'll have to see if that was the difference maker as we go forward in this set. Pokemon Stadium 2. The more things change, the more they stay the same. All right, game number 2. This time, Moeru opting for the Pyra Mythra, actually. I heard Mythra and I didn't quite react initially. But opting for the Aegis now. We'll have to see if this character can do something that Cloud was unable to do. The Foresight might be a useful tool against Fox's combos because they're not all particularly true so much as they are strings. So Foresight could get him out of a lot of hairy situations. But the thing is, it doesn't matter. It just does not matter. Right now, though, ZD again racking up some pretty good damage, and he's gotten another stock. ZD seems very comfortable in this matchup. This does not look like something that Moeru was expecting either. I think he was hoping to catch ZD off guard a little bit, but it looks like ZD was more prepared for this than he was for the Cloud. I would not be at all surprised if we see a return to the Cloud in game number 3, because I don't say this often, I think this is over. I think there's no way Moeru brings this back. Good back air at center stage, though, so it won't kill just yet. And he's able to make it back. Oh, going for the grab, but slightly misspaced. ZD able to survive this onslaught of pressure from the Pyra as well, and the neutral air will put him under stage. And there's no coming back from that one. A commanding 3-stock in about 1 minute and 30 seconds for ZD. Yeah, I would not be surprised if we're going back to the cloud after that. That was kind of not what you like to see. Go KK Rider. Yep. Yeah, put that Mythra back into the pocket, my friend. Unfortunately, this is just not the time. All right, game number 3. Can Moeru start a comeback, or will ZD simply give him a 3-0 and a handshake? All right, 2 quick forward airs into the up airs, and oh my god, ZD was so close to taking his stock already. Went for the drill, wasn't able to find it. Moeru got the sympathy limit from the game. It's like, man, you're getting your butt kicked so hard. Here's some limit, please. Here you go. Do something with it. Hey, and to his credit, he was able to. Racking up a good amount of percent. ZD now on the back foot. Just a rare miss from ZD. Not able to find that up smash in that situation. Good dash attack out of shield, though. What a crazy pop-up from, like, the littlest hit of forward air. That's getting pretty close to killing as well. Good landing with that neutral air. Good. Just out of reach, just out of range. ZD able to shield that limit cross slash and then find the stock immediately after. What is this combo right now? Extending it off of the platform that was moving away. Tried to go for a game, but wasn't able to find it. But regardless, 40% dealt to Moeru. ZD was trying to space him out just a little bit, but getting caught with his shield down. Moeru able to find the dash attack to close out that stock in number 1. 98% on his second stock. Had limit online, but it seems that that is no longer the case. All right, ZD able to fall out of that up B. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Good roll away from Moeru. ZD now needs to find something here to close out the stock, and that's what he needed. Neutral air wasn't enough just yet, and a good air dodge back to the ledge. And he has to immediately expend limit because he accidentally went off stage. And as a result, ZD hits him with a falling up air to kill off the top. 80% on his second stock. Moeru down to his last. Put up yet a shield. Moeru needs to continue doing this if ZD is going to be touching his shield in any sort of unsafe way. A great back air to close out that stock from Moeru. 24% on his character. Moeru needs to do something quick. Good back air into the limit cross slash. Continues to rack up this damage. He is now in the lead, something he has not been for a while. Didn't last for particularly long, though, and these up airs are just doing the numbers, doing the work. Moeru needs to find something, and he needs to find it quick. Unfortunately, that is not what you want to see. He used his limit to recover, getting it right as he pressed up B, so there wasn't much he could do. And a swift kick to the face will spend the end of game number 3, and as a result, a 3-0 victory in ZD's favor. Moeru needs to go back to the drawing board just a little bit to see if he's able to find some alternative methods to taking down ZD. I mean, it was a strong showing. Thank you in chat for pointing that out to me. That was a very, very strong showing from Moeru. They showed a lot of proficiency with the character, and I genuinely think that with a few adjustments, they'd be well able to close out a set again, at least a game, because they just got 3-0'd, which is crazy.